There's a few different ways to get these basket strainer nuts to let go. Big channel locks, give it a twist, you know, lefty-loosey, and then they make some tools for that. This is a 3-in-1 basket wrench tool. You basically just hook it on there, and then you can get behind it and give it a twist. If that doesn't work or the whole thing starts spinning, you can either stick a screwdriver in that slot in the bottom, or this is a basket wrench that's made for that. They're pretty cheap. You just hang on to that while you try to spin it, and if it lets go, great, with whatever you're trying to use to get it off. If that doesn't work, then a lot of times I end up going to the BFH and a screwdriver. A big flipping hammer and a screwdriver, give it a few whacks in the direction that it loosens, and it'll either loosen or it'll break. So this one, I whacked it, I don't know, 3 times maybe, and it snapped right there. Metal's pretty cheap, so pop that off and everything will come out after that. The rubber gasket and the fiber gasket, just pull those off. The new one comes with all that stuff. So, and when you're going to put the new one in, you get it cleaned off and get your putty on there. Get your gaskets underneath, and you're screwing this nut on. The new one, a lot of times you'll get it snug and it'll start excuse me, it'll start spinning on you, the whole thing. A good way to keep that from moving is well, sometimes what I end up doing is, because it happens so often, is I take my basket wrench, I cut a short piece of copper pipe to go over that handle, and it fits inside the sink, and then put a just put a rag on the sink there so it doesn't scratch it or anything, and then hook it in there, and then when you start turning it from underneath, it'll hold it. It won't spin on you, and you can get it snug that way. If you got somebody to hold that thing on the top, great. If not, you can either use BFS, which is a big flipping screwdriver, from the top or the bottom. Just watch, sometimes you can bend that if you're not too careful. So there you go.